What is going on with Bia? Why is she flopping? Why is her number so damn low that we can compare her to Sweetie? That's embarrassing. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. Bia's album sold 2,000 first week. What the fuck is going on, y'all? For real. It's time to have that conversation, and it's time to talk about this, right? So Bia, as you know, she's a rapper, talented rapper. She kind of isn't really like front to center. She's like left to center. She isn't irrelevant, but she isn't on like, the A+ list status. She isn't a nobody, but we know her, But Bia recently put out her new album, and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna start off by giving a nice review on this album. It is good. At first, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. But after understanding that this is a project that was showcasing all of her skills, she gives you rap, R&B, alternative. She gives you a lot of different bags here, right? And at first, I played it. I was like, Bia, what are you doing? Like, what is the point of this project? I didn't understand it. I was like, okay, what's going on? But after playing it many times, it's great. Bia does have a lot of standout songs on this project. I love Birthday Behavior. I love Bad Boy. I love her song October. I also love the song called Dade. I love the projects. But it's like, okay, if the album has this many strong, songs, why is it not performing well? Well, we could probably, make it all about marketing and promotion, no shade, but Bia's marketing, systems aren't quite in place yet.
Bianca, it's safe to say, baby, you may need to keep people's children's name out your mouth, because I will never count anybody out, because they actually did say that your album was good.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that I know 5 Bia songs now. And what was not on the agenda was me liking this album as much as I did her album, Bianca. When I tell you I'm not a big Bia fan, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I like her on some songs that she's featured in or whatnot, but
selling 2.8 selling 2.8 units in 1 week is diabolical. And to be honest, I didn't know what 2.8 units meant, so I asked Chat, and Chat said that 2.8 units is equivalent to 10 downloads in the album. So that means what? 28,000 downloads in 1 week. I'm sorry, Bia, like, baby, I get that on any given Sunday, and I'm a small content creator. I'll get a little 28,000 views randomly in a week, and I only got a few followers. Keep your head up, boo, and don't give up, because we still gonna try to find them 5 songs, I promise.
I think she's not really good at selling her music. She can make great music, but she can't really sell it. And a lot of times in the music industry, people equate, okay, you are talented, you're amazing, you're dope, you are going to automatically sell. That's not how it goes. Okay, the skill of art and the skill of business are two different things. And, the selling it is a business. And, being marketable is a business. And I think Bia is definitely marketable, but she doesn't know how to market herself. And that's fine. It will come with time. But Bia has been doing this for like 12 years now. She's not new to the game. How much longer does she need to be able to, crack into the top spot? People are also saying, well, we don't really know Bia like that. We can't even name 5 Bia songs. You know how Cardi B tried to shade Bia? I don't like that. That was weird.
Unpopular opinion. Bia's album is what Cardi's album should have been.
But, we can't even name 5 Bia songs. Now, for Bia, the problem with you, Bia, is I don't know if she knows how to push her song out. Like, you could do TikToks, yes, but maybe start a challenge. Maybe do, some creative stuff. Maybe do a pop-up performance in a random city. I think Bia, in my personal opinion, she has amazing talent, but does not know what to do with it. Honestly, as I'm filming this video, I kind of feel bad for I honestly feel upset for her. I feel sad for her, because, like, damn, girl, like, you are better than Cardi, you're better than Sweetie, you're better than Megan, you're better than a lot of these artists right now. And I want to also blame her label. No shade, boo. Why is your label not promoting you like that? Epic needs to get on here and really clock the T. I mean, Epic Records, y'all got to come to the forefront. It's not always the artist, it's also the label. Not once have I seen Bia on any late night show. No Jennifer Hudson. I never seen her on any podcast. I seen her on a few radio interviews, but like radio interviews aren't that much. Like you got to do more than that, I never seen her on a big platform being promoted like that. So Epic, I'm looking at y'all sideways. There are no billboards in Times Square for her up. Like, where's the promotionals? Where's the posters? Where's the marketing? You know how like artists be having like those like crazy little like street challenges? Like they will have like a break this box to get in to watch watch the album. You know, that's what Summer Walker did for her album. Like, nothing is interesting going on. Like, there's no find the hidden, box around the city and, find the, like that, like some stuff like that, some fun challenges. There's nothing like that going on for her. And I blame Epic. Now, Bia was trying to, take advantage of the album drop by dropping it around the time Cardi B dissed her, but it didn't work. She only sold 2,000 first week. And I really hate that for her. Now, some of y'all may say, well, 2,000 is not bad at all. It's good. Stop lying to yourself. I know you like Bia. I know we all love Bia, but stop lying to yourself. That's not good. That's not great at all. It's actually trash. That's trashy. Bia raps better than Glorilla. Why is Glow having more first week sales? Glow did 69,000. Bia did 2K. That's embarrassing. That's terrible. And if anything, if I was Bia, I wouldn't quit, but that should be her sign to go harder. Push harder and push more for what you need to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't push, we won't see you. Now, Bia, in my opinion, I think Bia also needs to understand that Bia, girl, we don't really know you for real. We like you a lot. Entire people we don't know you. So I feel like she doesn't understand how hard she needs to go. Her or her team doesn't fully get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many negative headlines, and it sucks to see this because Bia has dropped, if not the best, behind Cupcake, the best album for a female rapper this year. Cardi B dropped an album, it was trash. Bia's album is way better than Cardi B's trashy album, okay? Now, does Cardi B's album have a few little bops on there? No. People are saying, well, Bia is light-skinned. Why doesn't she have the success that she's supposed to have? People always say there is light skin and white privilege in the industry. And that is very true. And it leads me to think maybe Bia is being sabotaged behind the scenes. Now, I don't think that your skin tone alone is why people should be able to win. It's a very unfair system. It's a very unfair game. And I'm not for it at all. I do not like that system at all. I hate the fact that it's like that. I hate the fact that lighter skin tones or light skin people get more of a quote unquote pass in the music game or anything in the world or anything, I hate that. And also for Bia, I think that she hasn't really quite cultivated a fan base yet. Also, I want to get into that too. She hasn't really cultivated a niche fan base. You know how most artists that are successful, they have a fan base, and that's apparent because of her lack of pure sales. She didn't have any really much pure sales at all. Maybe about 500. But that's not a lot at all. That's nothing. That's literally nothing, okay? Selling 2,000 first week and having 400 pure sales, that is quite honestly a major wake-up call to her team, Bia herself, and whoever's around her working with her. Now, Bia has great visuals. She has great beats. She also has amazing production. I'm never going to go on that. But what are some of the reasons why she's flopping to you? Let's have that conversation. Let's have that talk. And some of you all may not know who Bia even is, which is a problem in itself. Bia, let's talk, okay? All right, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and go ahead. Let me know how you feel about this topic down below. Or if you don't care, say I don't care, all right? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.